underglaze. You know, I put the sodium silicate on, underglaze, and a clear. And then sometimes, you know, I'll add gold and stuff. Hi everybody, and welcome to another vlog. So my last vlog didn't do so well on the watch rate. I lost a lot of people like after I was done doing all like the pottery like montage stuff. It's fine though, like I didn't do a very good job of kind of like intermixing pottery and writing and talking and showing kind of stuff. It'll just take some getting used to, I think, to try to make it all work together. But that is okay. At least a first attempt was made, so there's that. So this vlog is going to be me getting ready for the Ren Faire. I'm going to show you also kind of the mad dash to get everything done in time right before the fair, right? Or the art show or whatever it is. I'm not like pushing myself really hard to get stuff done, but you know, like my kiln's going pretty much every day this week and things like that. I'm not like super stressed out about it though. If it gets done, it gets done. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I did, however, get results back from that clay. I felt really bad that I wasn't able to like record and edit the video so that you could see how the new like brownish orange clay turned out and whether it came out red like it was supposed to. So I will show you those results. I did actually get like a sample glaze fire I did with a couple of my different glazes I use on dark clays. And so I'll show you how those turned out, and I've got just a bunch of glazing and firing to do and just a bunch of Ren Faire stuff. So there probably won't be as much writing, if any writing at all in this vlog, just because I'm going to be pushing, I'm going to be just using most of my studio time, most of my work time to get ready for the Ren Faire. And I will say, if you're looking at buying my stuff for things like that, is that my shop is actually closed. It might be reopened by the time I actually post this video, but I usually close it like the week of, just so I don't have to worry about having to ship out orders while I'm trying to make things, while I'm trying to pack things and stuff. It just makes it a little easier on me. And then also, you know, for the event, I don't want to sell something online and then accidentally sell it in person and all that kind of stuff. So usually I just close it for, you know, that week, sometimes a week after, depending on how long it takes me to go through the inventory and see what I have and don't have, what sold, what didn't sell. Anyways, so let's show you how some of the glaze results turned out. So I'll probably put a few clips here of me opening the kiln and stuff, but I will actually kind of go into how it turned out. And I have to say I'm a little disappointed in the new clay, but I will explain that. Give me a second. So I don't know if you watched that part of the video or not. I think I had my air purifier going at the same time that I recorded the video, so it might be a little hard to hear. But I was trying a new clay because my red clay is very, very expensive and the price is going up. So I was trying a new red clay to see if I could find something a little less expensive. But I don't think, unfortunately, the clay is gonna work. Not to say that I can't use it. I'll probably use what I have left, like the 25 pounds I bought. But I don't think I'm going to use this clay consistently, just because the one thing I really wanted it to do was to be able to do the sodium silicate and kind of be a replacement for my dragon egg mugs. And it's not. So I'll show you really quick. We've got this one, and it, you know, it looks like it came out okay. It looks like there's no problems with it. But I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. Let's see if we can get enough light in there. Oh, there we go. Right around that area. You can kind of see. Come on, camera. There we go. Right around that area you can kind of see how it's crazing. So, you know, you love when you open the kiln and you just hear a bunch of pinging, right? I mean, it's a pretty noise, yes, but I do not like hearing it because it usually means that my glaze does not fit my clay. And that is the case with this new brown orange clay that turns red. It does not like my clear. And that's pretty much what I use for the dragon egg mugs. So you can see underglaze, you know, I put the sodium silicate on, underglaze, and a clear. And then sometimes, you know, I'll add gold and stuff to them, but you know, that's all there is to them. So if they don't fit the clear that I need them to, and that clear I like, and that clear is not gonna change. I like it. It works with my V-Mix, which I use the most. You know, and it works with my other red clay. I don't have any problems with it. I figured out how to fire it so I don't get pinholes. Yeah, so I'm not changing my glaze. So unfortunately, that probably means that this clay is just not going to work for the dragon egg mugs. I did get a kind of cool result when I put one of my other glazes on it though. That one turned out pretty. And it looks like it doesn't have any glaze defects. Of course, I'll try boiling water, see how that works. This is kind of just like a little planter. And the glaze, this glaze turned out really, really pretty. It's actually like a pink purple glaze, but on the red clay it comes out a lot darker. And so I thought that was really pretty. So I mean, I can use the clay that I have. I can put like different glazes on it, but the glaze that I was going to use for it doesn't work. So so we got that one, which will probably end up on some of the mugs. Got this one. It turned out okay, but also I got a lot of pinholing and some crazing on it. I think it's because it's very similar to the clear, so that's not gonna work for this clay either, even though it turned out so pretty. I mean, look how gorgeous that color is. I am so here for that purple, but unfortunately it's not food safe. So the other glaze that did work was this one. So when I first started doing pottery, I was really into chinos, like so into chinos. That's the only glaze I would use. So I kind of got this feeling that a chino would look really pretty on, you know, the red clay. And so I decided to get kind of a white brown chino. And can we get it to focus on the pot? There we go. There we go. And also you can see the red a lot better with the white and the brown chino on it. So yeah, so I think these two glazes are gonna be what the mugs end up being. Like the ones I have made, the clay I have left, it's probably gonna end up with these glazes on them. But I was really glad that I kind of trusted my gut and got a chino, because I was like, I bet you a chino is going to look really pretty on it. And I think it turned out really cool. So at least we got like two glazes that work. Because I mean, there has been times where I've tried a clay and none of the glazes work. So, you know, it's a little bit of a success and a fail. But as far as going from here and using it like regularly in my studio, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I said, I'll probably just use what I got, slap some chino and some smoky merlot on it, and yeah. I also tried, and here's the other one, and it also just had horrible crazing. It was even on the outside and the inside. It's just got crazing everywhere, and they're just pinging like crazy. They've been out of the kiln for a couple hours and they're still pinging. So I don't think that glaze is gonna work. So I will be glazing the rest of them, probably the chino and the smoky merlot, and yeah, and then we'll fire the rest of them. And I'm hoping to get those in the kiln and fired before Friday. I'm not really worried because I only have that. I need to fire that load, and then I have one other glaze fire load that I need. I have one going, one that still needs to go, and then one that I need to glaze and put in there. So I'm not like super worried about it. I think I'll have them all get done in time before Friday. And I mean, worst case, the Ren Faire actually goes through Saturday and Sunday. So if they don't get done by Saturday or Friday, then, you know, there's always Sunday where I could bring them and try to sell them then. Here is the other bunch of mugs that I need to still fire. They're all glazed and ready to go. And this is my bee mix. And so yeah, we just gotta stick those in the kiln and hopefully they'll turn out all amazing and wonderful. And we can sell them at the Ren Faire on Saturday. Here we have the wheel. I actually pulled it out from the wall so you can kind of see that this is the kick wheel I'm taking to do pots and stuff at the Ren Faire. So we're gonna be taking this motor and everything off, and then I'm just using it as a kick wheel when we get to the Ren Faire. But I didn't really have a really good picture of it because it was all covered in stuff earlier, so I figured I'd show you. It's a beast, but it's really fun and people enjoy watching me do it at the Ren Faire, so yeah.